Hey guys, and welcome back to Guitar by Emily. Today is a brand new style of video that I kind of want to start including every now and then. And I'm going to be doing a reaction video to She's Gone by Steelheart, the unplugged MTV unplugged version. And this isn't necessarily a reaction video because I've probably watched this video 20 times at least. But I did mention the video in my recent podcast interview with Moyanko, the lead singer of Steelheart, about this song and about this version of this song. And I realized that maybe if some of you have never heard this version, or if you're just new to the band in general, then it would be really fun to just kind of listen to it together for the first time. So definitely if you've not heard this, then stay. You have to hear it. It is absolutely incredible. And if you have heard it, stay because it's so good you need to watch it again. So I hope you enjoy this type of video. I'm not going to be doing this super often, but it's just something to kind of throw in there. I want my channel to not just be guitar playing, even though that is my main focus, but just to include all aspects of 80s and 90s glam metal. Just, get to talk about the music I love and listen to it and play it and everything to do with it. So that's kind of what I'm doing with this video, just kind of a fun bonus video for the week, and I think we're going to have a good time. Make sure you like this video, you subscribe, and drop me a comment on which song you'd like me to react to next or listen to, and maybe if you come up with something I haven't heard, then it really will be a real reaction video, and I'd love to do some of that as well. I also have merchandise available, so make sure you click the link down below. Typically videos like this are not monetized, so with you guys sharing, commenting, subscribing, and buying my merch, it really helps me out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put my headphones on. I guess I gotta take my sunglasses off. I don't really know why I had these anyways. So I'm going to just put my headphones on and we're gonna listen to this. I am gonna pause it, leave some comments, and I think this is gonna be really fun. I can't wait to, hear it again. It's been a little while since I listened to it, maybe a couple weeks. Alright, let's go. And this is an acoustic version of the song because it is for MTV Unplugged. I've always loved that piano intro as well.
She's gone out of my life. I was wrong. I'm to blame. I was so untrue. I can't live without her love.
Okay, before we get into that anymore, I would just like to make a little comment on that. Can we just talk about how absolutely effortless his voice is, and he is able to just feels like there's no thought even put into what he is singing because he has such an amazing voice, and it's just the vibrato and everything is just beautiful. But you can see he's sitting there and he's chewing gum, guys. He is chewing gum while he is singing this. That just shows you that he can do this, and it means nothing. Like, he is just such an amazing singer that he's able to just show off in that way, and that's exactly what he's doing, and I think it's kind of awesome. So let's continue.
In my life, there's just an empty space. All my dreams are lost. I'm wasting away.
Here we go.
Forgive me, girl.
Okay, guys, chill bumps. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think listening to this version is just because, number one, this is live. Keep that in mind. This is a live performance that we're hearing, and we've taken out all of the drums, the guitars. We've completely stripped this song down to a piano and his voice. So that pretty much gives us just the complete raw sound of everything he has to offer with his voice. And I think that that is very impressive because there's absolutely nothing backing him up, nothing to cover up any mistakes or anything like that. And also keep in mind, this is in a time where singers were not just readily using auto tune. It wasn't just there, it wasn't in the microphones, it wasn't in the sound systems. They didn't do it because during this time you had to have real talent and be able to sing. And I think that's something that we've definitely lost as time has gone on with music, and as technology has improved, and it's just become so much easier to make someone who isn't very talented sound very good, especially in the studio and even now in a live setting. So keep all of that in mind when you're listening to this.
Won't you save me? My heart belongs to you. Lady, can you forgive me for all I've done to you? Lady, oh lady, she's gone.
I would like to mention that's something about this song that I really like. He's able to, go soft with the verse, build it up with that little walk up into the really powerful chorus, and then just take it right back down. I think that is really awesome, and I really love the way that it drops back down into that really soft and dramatic verse for verse 2.
Out of my life, oh, she's gone. I find it so hard to go on.
That's beautiful right there, and that really shows, control of the voice and really just his ability to do whatever he wants with those notes and still stay on key and hit everything perfectly.
I really miss that girl, my love. Come back into my arms. I'm so alone. I'm begging you, I'm down on my knees.
Here we go.
Forgive me, girl. Lady, won't you save me? My heart belongs to you. Lady, can you forgive me for all I've done to you?
Okay, I'm going to pause that right before it goes into the crazy vocal acrobatics that he does. Can we just appreciate the power in his voice in this scenario? I mean, just absolutely unbelievable. I think there are so many singers that don't have this, that are, held in such a high regard as far as, the best singers, the best frontmen, and they just simply don't have this kind of range, this kind of vocal ability, especially, I know I keep saying it, but in this live, just absolutely nothing to back you up kind of scenario. It's just the piano and his voice. And I think this video right here proves that he definitely had the best voice of the 80s. I mean, I don't know if I could say of all time. I would have to, do a lot of research on that. But I think definitely of the 80s frontmen, I would have to say that he definitely has the most range. And with range, he has the power to be able to deliver those notes, not in like a falsetto, not in that really high head voice. I'm not a singer, by the way, so I'm just using words that I think I know what they mean. So if I say something wrong, I'm not a singer, I'm a guitar player. So anyways, I think some people always like to bring up Sebastian Bach, which I think he's a wonderful singer. I think he is one of the best. But I also think that when Sebastian starts going up really high, it gets shrill and it loses the sheer power behind it. And I think that's something about Miljenko's voice that is different. And then we've got the frontmen, and I hate to drop names, but, like Bret Michaels, maybe even John Bon Jovi, who their voices, they're able to, sing well in the songs that they choose, but the songs that they've written don't really have any parts that go extremely high or really display vocal range because they simply don't have it. So I think that's something definitely to note here. And this is about to get super amazing, so I can't wait for you to hear it. I'm going to back it up just a little bit so we can hear that part start in. Okay, so wow, that absolutely, you thought he was done, you thought he had hit all the notes that he had, and then he just drags that one out of nowhere and just hits us with that gigantic high note that just holds out forever. And that, again, just shows his complete breath control, able to, have control of his voice. It's absolutely amazing. And actually, back in high school, I remember listening to this song for the first time, and also I'll Never Let You Go, a couple Steelheart songs. And I had a friend at the time who would comment, and he'd be like, I don't like him. I don't like his voice. And I'd be like, why? And he said, he just shows off. That's all he does. He's just showing off how high he can sing, and it's annoying. Well, I feel like if you could sing like that too, you'd be showing off too. And of course he's showing off. He's got an incredible voice, and I guess some people don't like that. But I personally think it's really cool, and it's just amazing every time I hear it, even though I've heard this many, many times. And of course, just watching the video and just, to see how absolutely calm he's just sitting here chewing gum and singing this absolutely incredible song and acting like it is absolutely no issue at all, no problem. He's just another casual day sitting down singing, and wow, it's just amazing. And I must say, he does have very nice hair. All right, guys, that was so much fun to listen to again and, give commentary on and talk about. If you want to hear the story of how that performance came to be, he actually spoke a lot about it in the podcast episode that I just did with him. And it's actually a really fun story, so I definitely recommend that you guys go check that out next. Again, if you have more videos you'd like me to react to or do a video like this, I'd love to do it. If that was your first time hearing that song or that performance of that song, definitely leave me a comment. I want to hear what you thought about it, because that is one of my favorite performances of all time. I love the video. I just love listening to it. I definitely have that version of the song in my playlist as well, just because I think it's just wonderful. It's definitely one of my favorite vocal performances ever. Definitely my favorite Steelheart performance. And I just really, really enjoy it. And I definitely want to cover that song sometime and to do the piano and the guitar parts all together. And I think that would be a really fun cover to do. So definitely we'll be working on that in the future. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Leave me a comment, like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.